Und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Runde von Fire Emblem Warriors Free Hopes. Wir sind auf der Kriegskarte. Wir haben beim letzten Mal eine Nebenmission gemacht, die wir halt auch schon in anderen Parts hatten. Deswegen bin ich eigentlich ganz froh, dass wir die hinter uns gebracht haben. Und da wir hier jetzt nicht so viel haben, können wir gleich zur Hauptmission vorgehen. Was ziemlich cool ist. Oh, 3 Fragezeichen. Wir werden einen Mord aufklären. Denn das ist es, wofür die 3 Fragezeichen stehen. Rätsel lösen.
I'm glad we have returned to Enbar. It's far warmer than the kingdom, for one. How are you doing, Your Majesty? I hope you've been getting some rest at least. It seems you never stop working unless someone physically pulls you away from it.
I've been getting more rest than Hubert, at least. We're here in the gardens, chatting, are we not?
Fair enough. And so I'm clear, even a sliver of your time is a blessing beyond all measure. Though I suggest you find a better point of comparison than Hubert for how hard you work.
Naja, ich glaube, niemand arbeitet hier in der Armee härter als er, aber gut.
You know what I need? Some good, solid alone time.
Ja.
Just kicking back and taking it easy for a bit.
I agree. When you're busy, taking it easy begins to sound like quite the luxury.
Das ist korrekt.
Hmm? What's happening in the throne room?
Hubert, what's wrong?
Intruders in the palace, Your Majesty.
Das wäre ja auch
Entered
zu
through one of the
schön.
secret passages and are even now attempting to hunt you down. I sent soldiers to intercept them, but we should be prepared for anything.
Do you think it's those who slither in the dark?
I know not, but they could not have breached that passage without assistance from the inside. Though there are only a few who know of that passage and would be capable of acting as a guide. Your Majesty, might you kindly step this way?
Hubert, do you really think she would do that?
Oh, hallo Shamir.
You're not getting away!
This shall be your grave, intruder!
You simpleton! Were you trying to annihilate me as well? Thanks to you, the assassin made their escape!
As though one of your paltry skill would have caught such elusive prey in the first place. What matters now is that we give pursuit. All trespassers must be felled without mercy.
Oh, wir können Shamir überzeugen. Wie schön. Machen wir. Also, was haben wir hier denn sonst noch? Rettung. Bring Edelgard mit Hilfe von Rettungsmagie an einen sicheren Ort. Ich glaube, an diesem Ort ist sie schon recht sicher. Ausgeklügelte Formation. Starte die Schlacht in einer Spezialformation. Bollwerksabotage. Senken zu Beginn des Kampfes die Haltbarkeit aller feindlichen Bollwerke. Warum gibt es hier überhaupt feindliche Bollwerke? Das ist unser Palast. Bogenbrechertraining. Gewähre Bollwerkkommandanten in verbündeten Bollwerken die Fähigkeit, wie nimmt das? Das hier ist alles nicht so pralle. Das ist das Einzige, was halt irgendwie Sinn macht. Ach, Edelgard ist hier ein NPC. Okay, ein bisschen Edelgard beschützen. Gut, wer hat denn hier Bock? Du hast Bock. Und wer hat hier Nummer 2, der Bock hat? Das sieht ja. Also, ich weiß ja nicht, ob du dir das verdient hast, Raphael. Du machst schön Pause. Na, du darfst hier bleiben. Ash sollten wir als Dingsabums mitnehmen. Na, zum Scheißerknacken.
Hey, why not?
Weil wir nehmen hier Jeriza mit und dann auf
Understood.
dem Platz nehmen wir... Wir können Constance einen Heal geben. So. Dann kann sie nämlich heilen. Und hier packen wir dann Ash ein. Zum Aufknacken.
I'll do what I need to.
Ja, da haben wir eine ziemlich ordentliche Formation.
That was Shamir, which means the attackers.
They must be the Knights of Ceros's assassins. We must protect Her Majesty with everything we have.
Ja, die ist da sicher, keine Sorge.
Stop the enemy incursion. Seal up those entry points before reinforcements arrive.
Alles klar. Ihr habt den guten Mann gehört.
Birdie's time to shine. Sure hope this goes okay.
Du solltest mal vielleicht lieber absteigen, da sind Bogenschützen.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Oh, Hubert ist ja auch NPC. Ist mir gar nicht
Do as I
aufgefallen.
planned.
Ich will diese Scharfschützen weghaben.
Take it from here.
Starting the mission.
Ist mir egal, wer von denen der Kommandant ist. Ich will die weghaben.
Orders received.
Und so bekommen wir uns hier rum. Ja.
I must ask that you remain in the throne room where it will be easier to defend you and predict any reads. And as your protection will require my full attention, I will remain here at your side.
Sagt immer diese ganzen Eisdinger. Wir hätten uns das auch holen sollen. So. Der ist da.
Commencing attack. Follow me.
It's careless to be allowing assassins inside. We must exterminate them with much haste.
Sag mal, habe ich euch keine Befehle gegeben oder warum pimpert ihr hier rum?
It's Birdie's time to shine. Sure hope this.
I'll do my best.
Na, du kannst ja endlich hier bleiben.
I'm a little nervous about. So, what should I be doing again?
Mach mal die kaputt.
Let's take it down at once.
So. Und hopp. Auf zum nächsten.
Please let us take this place down. I need somewhere to hide.
Ich helfe dir, Bernie. Bin bei dir. Aber wir konnten uns ein bisschen heilen. Schön da rein.
Good intruder. I assure you, I'm no fighter.
Tada.
Says the wolf in sheep. Not a problem.
Da kümmern wir uns selbst drum.
I've got this. It's close. Sure, whatever.
Bear witness.
Where's the Emperor?
Just a little more and we'll retake this section of the palace.
So. Kein Problem.
We were holed up nice and safe until they came barging in.
Nehmen wir mit. Oh, wer ist denn hier? Ein Scharfschütze. Wie ich sagte, weg damit. Wir haben jemanden mit potenziellen Fliegerfähigkeiten dabei. Es wäre doof, das nicht ausnutzen zu können, weil wir hier Bogenschützen haben. Oh. Haben wir uns gerade gegenseitig getroffen? So. Hier müssen wir aufräumen.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Ja, so ein bisschen.
Do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Er so, ja, hier, ich helfe beim Beschützen. Ich kann jetzt nicht mit euch herumpimmeln. Ich muss beschützen. Ich muss an ihrer Seite bleiben. Ist auf der anderen Seite der Map.
Birdie's time to shine. You need some. It's Birdie's time to shine.
Take a breather.
So, dann kümmern wir uns mal um Shamir. Die anderen sollten das da nicht hinkriegen. Constance hat einen Heal dabei. Das heißt, sie kann Edelgard notfalls teilen, wenn wir mehr Zeit brauchen.
You're not my target, which means you're wasting my time.
Ah. Was haben die hier eigentlich alle Eis? Junge, ich werd neidisch. Das Spiel mobbt mich. So, die ganze Zeit das Spiel. Guck mal, was du hättest haben können, wenn du ein bisschen schlauer gewesen wärst damals.
I can't waste another minute.
Entschuldigung.
Slippery creature. Let's stay on guard.
Over here! More intruders! I got
Palace still teems with enemies. Crush them all!
So,
Du
what should I be doing
gehst
again? Sure, let's
dahin.
try it.
You can count on me.
Du gehst
I'll do
dahin.
my best.
Ah, wir können da unten nicht allzu viel abziehen.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Na doch, sieht ja eigentlich ganz gut aus.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Kommen wir schon zur Tour? Ja, kommen wir. Rauben wir uns mal kurz selbst aus.
It's Bernie's time to shine.
Da, in den haben wir noch keinen geschickt.
Is there even one room I can be alone?
bear witness.
Hey, stehen geblieben!
Your life is forfeit.
So, das war der erste. Nein, da geht's ja ganz gut.
This stronghold will fall.
Ja. Ash hat die Tour aufgemacht.
Starting the mission. Providing
Ihr bleibt hier. Und du gehst da mal mit hin. Na, da bitte ein bisschen Nachteil. Geht da mal mit hin.
My turn?
Dann sind wir hier gleich fertig.
Not a problem.
Gehen wir da selbst hin.
This'll be amazing.
The enemy is trying to seize the fire orbs.
Someone wants to die. It's over.
If they succeed,
Na, ganz
they'll be
offensichtlich
able
nicht.
to target Her Majesty. We can't let that happen. Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently.
Ja, die Technik, also die obere, die wir gerade eingesetzt haben, die ist aber auch ziemlich lame. So, geh mal weiter.
What should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it. I'll do my best.
I'm not afraid of you.
I won't say it.
Ziemlich hoch, die Halle.
I'll claim the Emperor's head myself.
Do what I must.
Poses a nasty threat. Dispatch her at once.
Na, wie gesagt, die Ritzer ist bei Edel safe. Na komm hier rein. Tja, wir können uns irgendwie um alles gleichzeitig kümmern.
We're sitting ducks now.
So, weg damit. So, was macht Casper? Was macht der denn doch? Der geht darüber. Warum ist der immer noch unterwegs? Den haben wir doch schon vor Ewigkeiten losgeschickt.
If you've come for me, I'll make you regret it.
Da gibt's dich auch im Tod. Danke.
Do my best.
Gott, wir haben hier nicht den ganzen Tag Zeit.
I'm a little nervous about.
It's Bernie's time to shine. Sure hope this.
it is time.
These aren't assassins. They're an army.
Your life is forfeit.
Da fragt man sich doch, wie die alle hergekommen sind, ohne dass wir es gemerkt haben.
Take a breather.
Down.
That was too close. We best stay on our guard, Your Majesty.
Das sollte ich auch schon erledigt haben.
Run to me. I will walk you to the Emperor's hiding place.
Ah, wir haben hier gerade ein bisschen zu viel. Ihr geht da hin.
I'm a little nervous.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Letzte City hat ja auch gerade nichts zu tun.
Count on me. I'll
So.
do my best.
Du bist da noch zugange.
So, what should I... Sure, let's
So,
try
okay.
it.
Gut, wir sind alle beschäftigt, ne? So, hier ist auch alles tutti. Sehr gut. Und die Zeit aber kurz
Starting the
hinschicken.
mission is
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap.
So halt bei Edel ist ja gerade alles safe.
Please let us take this place down. I need somewhere to hide.
Oh, das sieht ja aber auch, hat schon was abgekriegt.
That takes care of the rabble, which leaves us with the true problem at hand. We'll not escape our clutches this time.
Out of the way.
So. Damit gehört uns das auch.
They're really keeping the heat on.
Tja, das werden wir wohl nicht verhindern können. Die sind so weit vor. Und die sind so weit hinten.
All right, time for another approach.
Enough of this. It seems clear the enemy won't come out of hiding until I do.
That may be true, Your Majesty. But is it wise to place yourself in such peril?
Na, jetzt haben die jemanden angehalten. Ash hat sie noch eingeholt. Sehr gut. Bernie kann hier noch helfen.
Bernie's time to shine.
Wir kümmern uns um Shamir.
Caught one. Do it.
Tja, gut, dass wir hier hingegangen sind.
That should do for now.
Oh, Hubert ist ja bei uns.
Skies were meant to be secure. Doubly so, we have a traitor in our midst.
Also damit die hier mit so einer Masse anrücken können, braucht es mehr als ein Verräter. Na, hallo Catherine.
It's brave of you to try and lure us out, but such courage will cost you your life.
Thunder, Catherine. It seems Rhea is not playing around.
Sehr schön. Oh, das wollte ich gar nicht. Ich glaube, wir treffen nicht mal was wirklich. Ja, wir haben, glaube ich, nur ein paar kleine Fische getroffen. So, jetzt ist ihr fertig.
starting the mission. Providing
Können wir den hier mit hinschicken?
I'm glad we took care of those reinforcements. The last thing I want is more work.
Au, was hat uns da getroffen?
They've broken through. We must hurry to Her Majesty's side.
So, wo waren wir stehen geblieben?
Might be time for this.
Mag es können.
This'll be a...
I'll do my best. No mercy to the Archbishop's enemies.
My lord, we stand ready to warp the Emperor back to the throne room upon your command.
Do it.
As you wish.
Ich meine, das ist halt schon jetzt gut, dass wir sie einfach raus teleportieren können.
A wise man is ever ready.
Und tschüss.
Nicely timed. Thank you, Minister Hebron.
You're taking a beating, Catherine. But don't worry. I've got your back. Take me where you want.
It is strange, Shamir. I heard you quit the Knights of Seros, yet here you are.
Well, someone's done their research. But yeah, I'm just another mercenary now.
Then let me make you an offer. Come work for us, and we will spare Catherine's life.
Don't listen to him, Shamir!
Wir haben ein sehr überzeugendes Argument.
That can't be good. Run, Catherine. I'm staying.
Oh, Mission ist vorbei.
Go before I kill you myself. Damn it.
Wie antiklimaktisch.
We have a contract.
Lol, wir haben sie einfach unter den Vertrag gezwungen.
The threat has been quelled, but we allowed them far too much leeway. The situation calls for careful reflection.
Still, you saved my life, which means my path for the future remains intact. Thank you.
Hubert, did you hear? My father has...
Vanished. Yes. We should have killed the dastard when we had the chance.
Ho ho.
All I can say is that I wished my father to be tried fairly, as is his noble right. But now, it is clear that will never happen.
I could excoriate you further, but we lack the time. We must get to the bottom of this, and quickly. The Knights of Seros descended on us with the fury I have rarely seen. In all that confusion, even a bear could have slipped away without raising an alarm.
I would not go so far as to call them conspirators, but my father had many old friends in the palace.
Und wir haben die nicht rausgeschmissen.
Blind eye. They should be found and questioned.
I agree. That is one possibility. Though there is another. Yes, well, now that we have a fugitive on our hands, I intend to make full use of it. This situation affords us a chance to remedy another.
If that is the beginning of a scheme, Hubert, you do a terribly poor job of veiling it.
It is no concern of yours. Not yet, at any rate.
Right. Lovely. Well, so long as whatever you're planning has Edelgard's blessing and will be of aid to the Empire, I will brook no complaint.
All will be revealed in time.
Ja, wir haben mal wieder zu wenig Gegner besiegt. Was soll ich dazu sagen? Wir sind halt einfach zu effizient.
In concert.
Oh wow, so viele sind durch mit ihren Klassen. Aber gut, die sind eigentlich auch nur in den Klassen, weil ich sie da haben möchte und trainieren nebenbei andere. Ja, wir haben Shamir gezwungen, sich uns anzuschließen. Das, finde ich, ist das der einzige Punkt, wo es mal sinnvoll ist, dass sich ein Gegner uns anschließt und dann für uns kämpft.
Yes, the palace floor plans failed to even show it. I'm shocked the church knew of its existence.
In the age of Seros, the Empire and Church were intimately related. It's safe to assume the Central Church took pains to retain its information from the time.
I shudder to think what other inconvenient secrets they might be privy to.
Yes, well, based on the scale of the attack, they must have seen this as their first and only chance. Ah, there you are.
They said you wanted to talk?
Yes. I believe I owe you an apology.
Oh yeah? What for?
To be blunt, I thought you were with the enemy. I had you pegged for an informant, planted among us by those who slither in the dark. It was not an unreasonable assumption. You enter Her Majesty's life at the perfect time, allure her with your strength, and choose our house to study with.
Da hat er nicht ganz unrecht.
Surprise! You have dark powers. It was all too much to dismiss as mere coincidence.
It was at Hubert's suggestion that I appointed you captain of our mercenary unit. He felt this would allow us to quietly assess your abilities and allegiances, and I agreed. I know I told you I did this because I believed in you and your strength, but the decision was somewhat more nuanced than that. I'm sorry.
The moment I got wind of this attack, I immediately thought of you. This is it, I thought. The traitor has sprung the trap, and now the Emperor's life is in danger. But instead, you thwarted the assassination attempt and kept Her Majesty safe.
Aber was ist, wenn dieser Mordversuch abgesprochen war und es ein Plan war, um noch mehr in Edelgards Gunst zu rücken? Schon mal darüber nachgedacht?
I was wrong about you. Deeply so. And for that I am ashamed beyond measure. Pray forgive me.
Naja, sagen wir mal nicht so.
Don't worry about it. I would have done the same.
Ich meine, wie gesagt, er hat nicht ganz unrecht.
Honestly, I thought it was weird how quick you both trusted me. Good to finally know the reason behind it all.
That does not excuse our actions. We had no right to deceive you as we did. But I swear, we will make amends. You have but to let us know how.
You can start by trusting me. Or if that's not in the cards, have the decency to tell me you don't to my face. At least then I'll know where I stand.
I doubt doing so would have changed anything, but I understand the sentiment. We will attempt to be better going forward.
Be better? Really?
Hubert, why not just promise to be more forthright?
Because that might make me a liar. Let me speak plain. I no longer believe you to be working with the enemy. However, that does not necessarily mean the possibility is now non-existent.
Oh, I guess I did ask for honesty. But look, do you guys trust me or not?
Of course we trust you.
Or I do at least. So please, let us begin this relationship anew on solid ground.
It is now 1182. The Great War Edelgard instigated has swept across Fodlan and looks more grim with each passing day. The Empire struggles to hold Aryan Road to the west and the Great Bridge to the east. The kingdom cannot bring western lands to heal. Even the Alliance must face changing times. The Central Church sends the Knights of Seiros to the imperial capital to assassinate the Emperor, but fails. Roughly half a year passes before the tides show any true sign of shifting.
Also, das war ein ziemlich antiklimaktisches Ende für den ersten Teil, oder?
Scarlet Blaze. Shifting history. 5 months have passed since the attack on the Emperor, and 1182 nears a close. Though each army schemes, the battle maps barely change. But now, history is about to resume its course.
Today is a momentous day in Fodlan's history that people will mark for generations to come.
Then why do you look so conflicted?
I'm not conflicted, Claude. I'm just painfully aware of how much stronger I need to be. That's why I'm counting on you and the Alliance to make up the difference.
Hey, I've got feeling unprepared down to a science, so let's say we help each other out. If we work together, we can achieve what's best for both of us, right?
Indeed.
I have reviewed the terms, Your Majesty. All that remains is the placement of your seals.
Everything looks good to me. I'm especially glad we found a solution to the control of Murder.
You've done fine work here, Hubert. Thanks. And thanks to you as well, Holst. You know I'm not good at this sort of thing.
I've never known you to shy away from ceremonial affairs like this. But it is the most significant pact since the founding of the Leicester Alliance, so your caution was most prudent. I must admit, I was quite nervous. Thankfully, I managed not to follow it up.
You surely jest. You did your work masterfully, without batting an eye. I am truly impressed that Leicester's most valiant general is so well versed in diplomacy.
Don't be insulting, Hubert. Sir Holst is a duke. A man can be brave in battle and still know how to get things done. Take our Minister of Military Affairs, for example.
A man for whom the term looks can be deceiving was likely invented.
Speaking of Count Burgleys, where is he? I thought he'd be here so we could go head-to-head. We never did get to finish our battle.
I'm afraid the Count couldn't make it, but perhaps you'd consider my bodyguard instead? I'm certain you'll find the challenge to your liking. Is this your first time meeting, by the way?
It is. Well, friend, care to go around with me?
They say this Holst character is the strongest man in Leicester. But is he as strong as the Ashen Demon?
Eine berechtigte Frage.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Now that's what I like to hear.
I hope you mean later and not this very second. It would be a shame to get blood all over this nice paperwork.
Yes. All eyes are on us. We must make this a grand gesture and show our soldiers that Adrestia and Leicester have joined forces for a brighter future.
Well, let's get to it. As leader of all the lords and knights who sit at the round table of the Leicester Alliance, I, Claude von Regan, hereby swear this pact. Leicester pledges to work in harmony with the Adrestian Empire and do everything in its power to secure a peaceful future for Fodlan.
By the covenant between the red blood and the white sword that crowns the double-headed eagle, I, Edelgard von Hresfeld, hereby swear this pact. Adrestia pledges to work hand in hand with the Leicester Alliance to deliver peace to the land and secure a future for all its people.
The pact is sealed.
And now it is our job to uphold it.
Goodness, look how far you've risen. You're standing on the stage of history. I know you'll do great things. Yes, and greater things still.
Ich meine, gut, den Verlauf hatten wir ja auch in der Story von Claude's Team.
First, a brand new count ruling Gloucester. And Duke Goneril and Count Ordelia have decided that their heirs will sit for them.
Unfortunately, Lawrence and Lysithea can't join us, due to their responsibilities in the Imperial Army.
I called you here to give you notice. The Leicester Alliance is assenting to the Empire's request and sending troops to the Kingdom front. Houses Regan, Gloucester, and Daphne will be supplying most of the soldiers. And instead of the usual route through Aelel, we'll be invading Fraldarius directly by sea.
You're staying behind, right, host?
Indeed I am. Almyra is still an unknown quantity, and we've no idea if or when Prince Shahid might stage another attack. And the same goes for House Ordelia. They've had more than their share of troubles on their border. We agreed that shipping their army away might not be the most prudent of ideas.
And that's all she wrote. You'll find the details in the document you've all been given. I wish the kingdom would see they're between a rock named Adrestia and a hard place named Leicester and throw that white flag high, but of course they won't. So good luck, everyone. I'm counting on you.
And so, the Alliance has agreed to bring their troops to bear and attack the kingdom from the east.
Warum auch immer sie sich zur Allianz entschlossen haben, also die Allianz zur Allianz mit Edelgard.
We'll subjugate the kingdom's lords one by one as we work our way toward Blathen.
News of the pact will doubtless have spread throughout the kingdom by now. Provided enough houses see the futility in fighting, we may be able to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. However, that is likely wishful thinking. We should instead expect the worst and prepare accordingly.
You think? Some of them already bent the knee to us once, along with Count Rowe. Wouldn't they jump at a chance to swap sides again?
An idea I am certain has already occurred to the king. Lately, we have been scrambling to reorganize, dealing with an attack by the Knights of Seros and negotiating a pact with Leicester. And during that time, the winds of purgation have swept across Fargus. In one fell swoop, the king has expunged most of the nobles likely to align with us.
Still, it's us and the Alliance against him, which means we've got the advantage. What's there to worry about?
The concern isn't that we'll lose. It's that winning might come at the cost of too many lives.
Naja, wir führen Krieg, da ist das normal, oder?
Senseless thing to do. Oh, I find it all so
Das hätten wir uns vorher überlegen sollen.
Whatever our intent, we're the instigators here.
Ja, eben.
We can't expect the enemy to do anything less than defend their land with tooth and claw.
Speak for yourself. If someone invaded my territory, I'd hand over lands and titles on a silver platter. Especially if I had no chance of winning.
There is truly no other noble like you, Linard. And perhaps no person at all for that matter. Regardless, we must proceed with caution. When people think someone is after what they possess, they respond with fear, even if the thought is all in their head. In the eyes of the people of Fargus, there is no limit to what evils the Empire might visit upon them.
My father started saying he can't sleep because he's scared the old church is coming to Garrett Mach to kill him. From the sound of my mother's letters, he's really shaken up.
Remember that the kingdom has much coldness. We must not forget to be bundling up like people of the snow.
Our Petra is always ready for what lies ahead.
I wish I had better understanding of your Fodlan ways, so I could be giving more assistance to everyone.
Don't worry about it, Petra. With all the different factions in this thing, even we have a hard time keeping it straight. This almost seems so backward compared to the way things were in Brigid.
In any case, the battles ahead will be more brutal than any we have yet fought. Keep a vigilant eye out for both yourselves and each other. That is all. Dismissed.
Guess things aren't gonna be so easy anymore. We're under some real pressure to win.
Naja, wie Sie schon sagten, die Frage ist nicht, ob wir gewinnen, sondern wie wir gewinnen. Und wenn ich mir die Kriegskarte so angucke, kommen wir ziemlich weit. Mal gucken. ja, stimmt. Edelgard wollte mich sehen. Es ging um eine Entscheidung, die sie treffen muss. Können wir trotzdem auf die Kriegskarte gehen? Nein, verdammt. Ich wollte gucken, wo wir rauskommen am Ende. Naja gut, das schauen wir uns dann beim nächsten Mal an. Wir machen jetzt eine Folgenpause. Wie gesagt, beim nächsten Mal geht's dann weiter. Ich hoffe, ihr seid dann auch wieder mit dabei. Ich gehe jetzt Punkte ausgeben und so. Ihr kennt ja das Prozedere mit dabei. Also, wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal wieder. Bis dahin, bleibt gesund und ciao!